In the small but wealthy country of Brunei, there's a young prince named Abdul Wakeel who's turning 18. His life is interesting, not just because he's a prince, but because he has some big decisions to make. These decisions are about his family, especially about seeing his mother, Azrinaz, who he hasn't seen since she and his father, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, got divorced. There's also the influence of his brothers, the responsible Prince Abdul Mateen and the fun-loving late Prince Abdul Azim. Abdul Wakeel's story is about finding out who he wants to be as he becomes an adult. As Prince Abdul Wakeel faces these big choices, here are 3 important questions we're looking to answer. How will not growing up with his mom, Azrinaz, affect Prince Abdul Wakeel now that he's an adult? Will he follow the serious and mature path of his brother Abdul Mateen, or the more adventurous path of his brother Abdul Azim? What will Abdul Wakeel's choices tell us about how young royals balance their personal lives with their public roles in today's world? Before we get started, remember to watch the whole video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates. Now, let's continue. Brunei is a small state on the island of Borneo. Many can hardly find this country on the world map, and most people know this sultanate only because of the personality of its extravagant and incredibly wealthy ruler, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah. He has ruled the country for 56 years and is considered the world's longest reigning current monarch and the longest serving current head of state. The Sultan is also one of the wealthiest people in the world, with a net worth of around $30 billion. The ruler of Brunei and his entire family bathed in luxury and live in the largest palace in the world. The Istana Nurul Iman Palace is the epitome of extravagance with over 1,700 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and 5 swimming pools. You may think that the ruler of Brunei's family is happy living in luxury surrounded by gold. However, some members of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah's family, especially his former wives, feel trapped in his huge palace as a golden cage. The Sultan has been married 3 times and was twice a bigamist, as Brunei's law permits a man to have multiple wives. The Sultan's first marriage was to his cousin, Princess Suliyah, and they have been together for over 50 years, raising 6 children. In the 90s, Hassanal Bolkiah married a former flight attendant, Maryam Abdul Aziz. They had 4 children but divorced in 2003. A few years later, the Sultan married again, this time to a former TV presenter named Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim, who was 33 years younger. They had 2 children together, Prince Abdul Wakeel and his sister Princess Amira. However, the happiness of the Sultan's marriage with his young wife was short-lived and lasted only 5 years. In 2010, the ruler of Brunei divorced his wife without giving exact reasons. Like his previous wife, the Sultan stripped her of all titles, honors, and monthly allowance. Azrinaz had to leave the luxurious life in the palace, return home to Malaysia, and start life from scratch. But the most unpleasant thing in this story is that she had to separate from her children. Prince Abdul Wakeel and his sister Princess Amira stayed at the palace with their father. Azrinaz broke up with her children when they were still very young. The Prince Abdul Wakeel was 4 years old, and his sister was only 2. Due to the willful nature of the Sultan, all these years, the mother has almost no opportunity to see them. She can watch her children grow up only from photos on the internet. It's hard to imagine what great grief this is for her. Azrinaz married for the 2nd time and gave birth to 2 more children. It is a pleasant relationship. The family travels a lot and lives in joy. However, whenever she thinks about her older children, whom she cannot see, her heart fills with longing again. As Prince Abdul Wakeel of Brunei celebrates his 18th birthday, he finds himself at a pivotal juncture. Not only stepping into adulthood, but also facing the complexities of royal life and family dynamics. This milestone is especially significant considering the estrangement from his mother, Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim, following her divorce from Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah. The prince's choice now could redefine his personal and royal identity. The life of Abdul Wakeel is intertwined with the absence of maternal warmth and guidance, a result of the royal divorce. Growing up, Abdul Wakeel's understanding of family and affection was shaped in a palace environment where his mother's presence was conspicuously missing. This situation creates a compelling emotional landscape for Abdul Wakeel. Now an adult, he faces the possibility of reconnecting with Azrinaz, a decision fraught with personal and public implications. Abdul Wakeel's decision-making is influenced by his brothers, Prince Abdul Mateen and the late Prince Abdul Azim, who each carved distinct paths within the royal framework. Prince Abdul Mateen, known for his dignified persona, Abdul Mateen exemplifies the quintessential prince, responsible, respectful, and deeply committed to his nation and family. His life reflects a balance of modern royal expectations and public service, embodying leadership, cultural awareness, and a profound sense of duty. Abdul Mateen's approach to life suggests a deep understanding of his role in the Bruneian monarchy and a commitment to uphold its values and traditions. The life of the late Abdul Azim was marked by a vibrant and public-facing lifestyle, mingling with international celebrities and being a fixture in global high society circles. His approach to life was one of embracing freedom, exploring creative avenues, and enjoying the privileges of royal status. Abdul Azim's legacy is a testament to the opportunities and also the potential pitfalls of a life lived in the public eye, where personal desires meet the weight of royal expectations. The decision to reunite. Abdul Wakeel's potential reunion with his mother, Azrinaz, is more than a family matter. It's a symbol of personal agency against the backdrop of royal protocol. Such a reunion could pave the way for emotional healing and offer a fresh perspective on the relationship between personal desires and royal duties. It also raises questions about individual rights within royal families and the balance between public image and private emotions. Choosing a path similar to Abdul Mateen's would mean prioritizing his princely duties, focusing on Brunei's welfare, and maintaining the family's esteemed image. This path requires a mature understanding of the intricate workings of monarchy, diplomacy, and the nuanced role of a modern prince in a rapidly changing world. Alternatively, emulating Abdul Azim's path offers Abdul Wakeel a life filled with personal exploration, creative freedom, and the opportunity to define his own identity beyond the confines of royalty. This path could allow him to champion personal causes, leveraging his unique position for global impact, while also navigating the challenges and scrutiny that come with a high-profile, unconventional royal life. Prince Abdul Wakeel's choices at this critical age will shape not just his personal trajectory, but also offer insights into the evolving nature of royalty in the 21st century. Whether he seeks to reconnect with his mother or decides between a life of responsibility or freedom, his journey will be emblematic of the universal themes of family, identity, and the pursuit of a fulfilling life. His story is a microcosm of the broader dialogue about the roles and responsibilities of modern royalty in an increasingly interconnected and scrutinized world. This is not just about a young prince's choices, but they're also about how all young people try to figure out their paths in life, especially when they have big roles to fill. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like it, please show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I release new videos. Until next time.